Anthony, when you vote, if you don't vote for Joe Biden, or you ain't black, or whatever Biden said to Charlemagne the God.
I agree.
Did you hear that?
I agree.
You agree 100%. Okay.
I agree.
Even if, but let's say,
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny, but I agree. I like that he's trying to be, and I know that Obama's just started doing some ads with him, which I find funny. Like Christy just showed me something where Obama made a jump shot.
You don't even see your eyes anymore. There's no eyes.
I agree, because I think that, and when I was talking about that Trump could have sailed if he didn't do anything, I don't think he had to bring race in as overtly as he did to get a second term. But I don't think I give him enough credit to be as smart. I think he's only for himself, so he doesn't have an ideology. He's not racist. He's only for himself. I think his biggest thing right now is how is he going to get out of the huge amount of money he owes in 2023. Doesn't care about anything else. And that's how everything is played, like a dumb person. Because if he was smart, he would have done it right. He'd get a second term. He'd figure that out.
I believed in. Go on.
The follow up to just with the Biden statement, the you ain't black. Agree or disagree aside, I mean, how do you feel about a 77-year-old white guy determining what makes you black or not?
I think and I like that question. I think that a lot of white people have a whole like, hey, I'm down, I'm hanging with whatever that makes me think. And he's definitely riding the Obama coattails, like, hey, I'm down. I was with the only black, whatever. And I'm going to give him a little bit of that. I think he's too old. I think Trump's too old. I think, if he was my dad, I'd be putting him in a home. They're all too old to go. But I'm going to give him that he thinks he's down because he ran with Obama. That I can't even begin to express for, and I'm not very old, I'm only 56, but I think how big a thing that is for a black guy to have become president. I was born in 64. It was civil rights, 68, King died, Lyndon Johnson stuff was, right around there too. So my parents didn't have the unimpeded right to vote until I was born in my lifetime. Yeah. That's just crazy to me. They had voting restrictions in my lifetime. It's amazing. So that's why black people are just, because let me tell you, I want him to go in and blow shit up. And I hope that Biden goes in and blows shit up like, you know what? I'm 77, I'm old. I'm just going to say, healthcare for everybody. This, that, let's just do it. I'm just going to try to push it through and see.
He's not going to, Anthony.
I hope he should. He should. He's going to die.
I agree.
And I don't even know if he's going to make it a whole term.
It's appropriate that I found out that you're a boomer just in this conversation, because I think that was actually the turning point for.
How did you not know that, Jack?
I mean, I thought you were Generation X. I thought you were too young.
I was old as hell.
I knew you were old as hell, but Gen Xers are old as hell. So I think the turning point for the Biden campaign. I was on the train with Bernie where I was thinking at the time, we're gonna have to offer more than we're not Trump. Like I thought, we got to actually offer something. And Biden had this very clear strategy early on: make it about character, make it about, I am just better than Trump. I'm not going to offer too much, but I'm better than this guy. That's all it is. And I thought that's not going to work at all. What a dummy. Then people started voting. And And part of the, part of the turning point was South Carolina, Jim Clyburn, and older African Americans who this guy worked for, he worked for the first black president, and they liked that. And they thought, like, this guy's boss was the first African American president. And, the Democratic Party is an institution we trust. We're going to rally. They're rallied around him. We're going to do that. It did. And all of us young people and millennials and even young black people thought, that's never going to work. And that's why I'm frankly saying, like, if Hillary Clinton had this philosophy and campaign strategy in 2016, I probably would have been more receptive to it, because, if you don't offer me anything, at least admit, don't, you can piss on my head, just don't tell me it's raining, tell me what's going on. And that's, I think, why the "you ain't black" comment was funny to me, because he was acknowledging, it's like, we've got this voter base. They're like, we know most of them are loyal, and like, we know that the millennials don't vote like the boomers do. So you better fucking get in line, or else you're going to get another 4 years of Trump. It was funny to me.
It was funny to me. And I'm going to tell you why, and my sum up, why I'm voting for Biden completely. Because I'm hopeful, because I'm optimistic, and because I've hoped that he's learned from his time with Obama, that Obama should have pushed more.
But again, I don't think he's going to do any of that, Anthony. I mean, he's as much as said he's not going to.
But I'm telling you what I hope he does. I hope that somebody comes to talk to him and say, look, you're an old dude. You're not going to live that long. If you want to be more, you won president, you didn't do anything. If you want to be more than just some guy who's president, whatever, and just he was the vice president for Obama, this is your chance. Fuck it. You're going to be dead. That is why I'm for Biden. As an old ass who's about to die, what would you do? Fuck it. What are you going to do to me? I'm president. I'm going to push all of this through. I'm going to help everyone, whatever. Somebody bring me my whiskey. That is my hope.
I just don't think he has that fucking energy like you might hope he does.